See, today I am going to discuss that is class 10th CBSE chemical reactions and equations, that is activities 1.1 to 1.4 I will discuss in this video. 1.1 to 1.4. See, 1.1 activity, what is there here? I am reading textbook. Once you can see, that is the activity they have given one image like burning of magnesium ribbon in air and collection of magnesium oxide in a watch glass. Once again I am repeating, I am listen carefully, I am reading very slowly. Burning of a magnesium ribbon in air and collection of magnesium oxide in a watch glass. See, this activity how we have to do in the presence of teacher only. How to do this activity? Clean a magnesium ribbon about 2 cm long by rubbing it with sandpaper. Hold it with a pair of tongs, burn it using a spirit lamp or burner and collect the ash so formed in a watch glass. Like as shown, activity 1.1, burn the magnesium ribbon keeping it as far as possible from your eyes. Then what do you observe? What do you observe? That is the question activity. Then what we can give answer? See, here answer is burning of a clean magnesium ribbon with a dazzling white flame to form white powder. White powder is formula is magnesium oxide. White powder formula is magnesium oxide. That magnesium oxide formula is MgO. MgO. See, once again I am repeating this answer, this question answer, that is activity 1.1 answer. Burning of a clean magnesium ribbon with a dazzling white flame to form white powder. That white powder we will call magnesium oxide. That formula is MgO. Okay. If you are writing 2Mg plus O2 gives rest or arrow mark 2MgO, you have to write. That is activity 1 done. Then next activity 2 1.2. 1.2, what is their activity? I am just reading. After that once again I will give clearly answer also. See, take lead nitrate solution in a test tube. What we should take? For example, this is, imagine this is the one of the test tube. This test tube we have to take lead nitrate. Lead nitrate formula is PbNO3 twice. Okay, PbNO3 twice, lead nitrate. Add potassium iodide. For example, this test tube, we have taken one test tube lead nitrate. Then we are adding potassium iodide. Add potassium iodide solution to this. Then what do you observe? It will form lead iodide precipitate, that is yellow color precipitate. Yesterday also given that question, that is lead iodide is yellow color precipitate. Then what we can give this? What do you observe? Means we have to write equation lead nitrate PbNO3 twice plus potassium iodide gives rest lead iodide PbI2 plus 2KNO3. That is the equation. Then what we should give answer? See, a yellow precipitate of lead iodide appears at the bottom. That test tube bottom, it will be visible. A yellow precipitate of lead iodide appears at the bottom. Okay. Then next activity 1.3. Activity 1.3. That is, say what we should give that activity 1.3 I am reading, then after that answer also I will give. Then take a few zinc granules, 1.3 activity. Take a few zinc granules in a conical flask or test tube, add dilute hydrochloric acid or sulfuric acid to this. Then do you observe anything happening around the zinc granules and touch the conical flask or test tube? Is there any change in its temperature? Whether it is exothermic reaction, whether it is endothermic reaction, by observing that, touching that test tube or conical flask, whenever we are touching that conical flask, then we come to know that is whether endothermic or exothermic. Endothermic means very cold you will feel, little bit cold you will feel, and exothermic means that test tube you will feel little bit heat or warm. Okay, that is the symbol of. The next, what we should give answer here? Bubbles are observed around zinc granules, due to release of hydrogen. That means whenever conical flask inside zinc granules are there, automatically that zinc granules it will release bubbles. Bubbles are observed around zinc granules due to release of hydrogen gas. Then what we should observe, whenever you are touching that conical flask, then conical flask becomes hot because it is an exothermic reaction. It is an exothermic reaction. Then next, activity 1.4, that is only our today up to 1.1 to 1.4 I said. Then next 1.4 I am reading. Once again I will give answer also. Please stay with us or with me kindly. See, activity 1.4. Okay, here that is, take a small amount of calcium oxide or quicklime in a beaker. See, take a small amount of calcium oxide or quicklime in a beaker. Everybody yesterday, few members they written quicklime formula, calcium hydroxide written, but it is wrong. We have to write calcium oxide is quicklime. Okay, that is, take a small amount of calcium oxide or quicklime in a beaker, slowly add water to this. Okay, touch the beaker as shown. Do you feel any change in temperature? Do you feel any change in temperature? That is our activity 1.4. Then what we should write here? See, quicklime formula is calcium oxide, CaO. Quicklime formula is calcium oxide, CaO, plus H2O, water. Whenever we are adding water, then it will gives us CaOH twice, calcium hydroxide. This name is slacked lime. Slacked lime formula, CaOH twice, calcium hydroxide. Then what is the answer? What we should give this answer? This activity question answer, that is, beaker becomes hot. Why? Because that is exothermic reaction. That whenever we are adding calcium oxide and water, calcium oxide you take in one beaker, then you are adding water, then it will become very little bit warm, heat. That is, we can say beaker becomes hot, calcium oxide reacts vigorously with water to produce slacked lime, that is calcium hydroxide, that is releasing heat. This is my answer up to 1.4 activity. Okay, once again, whoever if you need, that is you can utilize properly, and have a good day. Nice, thank you.